Hey everyone, Gary Thomas with King of the West Tonight coming at you from Rio Vista, California. This past week we had the chance to go up and visit the Reno Tahoe Fernley Speedway, as well as fellow businessmen around town and also fellow racers around town to get their thoughts on the upcoming season. Now, we had some technical difficulties with various parts of our equipment, so unfortunately we won't be presenting a full show tonight, but we're going to present a couple of interviews that we did with Mike Milligan, the sports marketing director of the John Ascuaga's Nugget, as well as the COO of the John Ascuaga's Nugget, Mr. Steven Ascuaga. Now, we're going to be partners with the John Ascuaga's Nugget next season. We're really excited about that. So without further ado, let's go to those great interviews with the beautiful J.A. Nugget. Well, hey everyone, Gary Thomas and George A. coming at you from right here at the beautiful J.A. Nugget with Mike, the sports marketing director for J.A. Nugget.
Pleasure to see you.
Thanks for taking some time out of your day. I know you're a busy man.
Indeed, these days I am, but absolute pleasure to take some time to speak with you.
Hey, Mike's a fan. I think he's seen some of our show
Yeah,
a few times on YouTube.
I have indeed.
Right?
I have indeed. That's right. Love it. Big fan.
Mike, hey, it's great to be here at the Nugget. I mean, this place is just phenomenal. How many years has this been here?
We've been here almost 60 years. March 17th this year will be our 60th anniversary. So John Ascuaga and his family have done a great job of building this legacy.
About the same time we've been racing with the King of the West.
Yeah, there is some correlation.
Yeah, in the Western United States, so that's cool. Hey, we look forward to being a part of the Nugget family, so to speak, with the Reno Tahoe Fernley Speedway, the King of the West Series. Yep. Tell us, what can the fans expect when they come to the Nugget for one of our weekends?
Well, we're thrilled to be part of it, that's for sure, George. The proximity of the course is obviously a no-brainer for you guys, and once I heard that you guys were coming to town, I did all I could to make sure that I developed our partnership. 30 miles away is going to be the greatest entertainment in racing, I think, that the region's had in some time. And the beauty, I think, of what we offer is not only the convenience, but we're pretty much going to cover anything that a single race fan may want, and a lot of nightlife and action, to whatever families want. We've got, a lobby that's separated from the casino for the family.
Very kid-friendly.
Exactly, very. Of course, we've got the all-night gaming that goes on and bars that never close. So
Gary and I got to enjoy one of your 8 restaurants last night.
Good.
Steakhouse was
Which one?
phenomenal.
Oh, you ate steakhouse. Yes. Very nice. Glad to hear. The steakhouse is one of 8 restaurants. We've got 2 fine dining restaurants with Restaurante Orozco, which is actually themed after the Pyrenees, or the Basque area where John Ascuaga is actually from.
Okay, so
Pyrenees, yeah. And then we've got everything from walk-up window, a little Pan-Asian flair, to an unbelievable buffet, which you see behind us here, the rotisserie buffet, which is absolutely fantastic.
And you're talking about the aquarium down here is not bad either.
No. And in fact,
how big is that aquarium? Put you on the spot.
I don't know if a lot of your fans know, but the casino itself is actually built under Interstate 80. That's how close to the freeway we are. The 2 pillars that are actually within the fish tank are actually support columns for the freeway.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
And
a little bit of trivia you guys never heard before.
There you go. And Trader Dick's is probably the oldest restaurant we've had. It used to be across the street in the early days, and it's been pretty much a mainstay with us for almost the same amount of time that we've been in.
And we're sitting here right across the street with Starbucks.
That's right.
Yeah, that's always cool. Mike, there's a lot of great things here for the adults to do. What about the kids?
There's a ton of things to do for the kids. We're very family friendly, as the Ascuagas are. They've obviously the whole family kind of operates the facility, so we do like to look after the family. We've got a fantastic arcade on the 2nd floor. The region's probably, in my opinion, the finest indoor all-season atrium pool on the 5th floor, which is a real popular spot
across the street too, right?
Huge 14 cinema theater across the streets, literally right across the street. So we basically got the whole family covered.
And the rooms here are great as well. I mean, I think we mentioned a little bit of renovation. That's kind of like the hotel business. All properties are always in the renovation mode, it seems like.
Kind of, sort of. If you're not renovating, you're falling behind, basically. And we're kind of going through that process right now in a little bit in our West Tower. Big plans for 2013. We're hoping that we can pull all that off. The East Tower has been most recently renovated in 2010. Total here, we got about 1,500 rooms and a little bit of value. The West Tower gives us an opportunity to provide a little better rates. And the guests who require slightly more modernized, up-to-date, room can stay in the East Tower.
Cool. We're looking forward to it. And, you know, something else we want to talk about was the motorsports involvement that the JA Nugget has. You guys are really heavily involved with motorsports, so it really seems like a perfect fit for you with the King of the West series.
It is indeed. It's perfect. Again, the proximity is outstanding. We think that our property accommodates, I think, what the fans require in the motorsports world. I think we're eventually going to create some cross-marketing opportunities where your fans can find our website on yours, and your fans will be able to find your website on ours.
That's what it is. It's all about
Nugget.com.
Exactly. It's all about promotional alliances. I mean, that's really what this stuff is all about. You know?
Here, you talk about motorsports. You come here during August nights. This place is buzzing.
I heard about that last night.
Drag races out here in the parking lot. I mean, it's amazing.
We are host property for the air races, for Hot August nights, for street vibrations. So we're
and King of the West.
And King of the West.
We're covering all motorsports bases.
Exactly. We'll be looking forward to that too.
We're looking forward to the involvement. Like I say, we were here last night, ate dinner here. We had a lot of fun here. Yeah,
good.
I think this is perfect for our race teams and race fans. Like I say, it's great. It's the closest big casino to the racetrack.
Yeah, and we've got nice parking for everybody. And so all the motorsports fans are pulling haulers around. We've got plenty of parking to help everybody kind of feel a little bit more secure about their gear.
Absolutely. That's great.
You know, Mike, we've done a lot of driving up and down the freeways going to Reno and the Reno Tahoe Friendly Speedway. Something me and George always point out is that big electronic sign you have out there. It's kind of an icon for the JA.
It is indeed a landmark, and we basically post everything that we've got going on in the hotel, and we'll look forward to posting up all the King of the West Sprint Car Series.
We're going to love seeing it on there.
Oh yeah, they'll be there. So there will be no mistaking where people will need
to
stay.
They'll know there's going to be a race coming to RTF Speedway.
And the beauty is, too, we're right off the freeway. It's easy on, easy
access,
off, so, yeah, piece of cake.
One of the things I missed when we were talking about rooms, we're going to have some room packages and race package combinations that we're going to put together with the Nugget to really make this a special happening, an event that people want to come out and make it a big experience. I mean, it's not just a race, it's not just a stay at the Nugget, it's an all-around experience.
Absolutely. That's going to be available on our website, and I think you guys are going to post it up on your website as well. And so I think it's outstanding all the way around.
Mike, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to a great time here in 2013 with the Nugget.
All right, love having you on.
Thank you
so much. The partnership.
Hey, enjoy the rest of the stay, won't you?
Thank you.
All right.
Well, hey everyone, you just saw an interview with the sports marketing director of the JA Nugget, Mr. Mike Milligan. Great guy and one that really loves motorsports and is really excited about being involved with the King of the West Sprint Car Series at the RTF Speedway in 2013. Well, next up, as we said, we also had an interview with the COO of the John Ascuaga's Nugget, the son of John Ascuaga, Mr. Stephen Ascuaga.
We are glad to have Stephen Ascuaga with us. And Steve,
hey, George.
Thanks for being a part of all this.
Steve, thank you.
And Gary, thank you. No, it's great being here.
You know, we're really excited about having the JA Nugget as part of our series and the racetrack, and your involvement with motorsports. I mean, I'm just excited about it. I know Gary is too.
Match made in heaven almost.
No,
this goes on. I mean, you've been in business 50 years. We've been in business a little over 50, 60 years. And, you know, it's like, you know, we grew from a little thing to where we are, and, you know, your dad has taken what he started to this, right?
No, I think a lot of similar elements, and we're just, honestly, we've been born and raised in Northern Nevada. Motorsports, as we know, it's probably one of the top things in this area to do.
Right.
And I just think it's a great fit. And to your point, we're well into our 50s, you know, with our operations, but we're looking forward to the partnership and really bringing this level of racing to Nevada.
And our teams have never had this experience where they can come to a property like this and have everything for the whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it be the kids or the adults, it's great.
Well, that's, you know, it is nice because we're close enough to the raceway that whether it's spouses, kids, friends, you can come and attend all of the race, part of it, but we still have a facility here where, you know, with the movie theaters and the pool and all the the food, I think it's really just a great match.
Absolutely.
It is. Can you talk to us a little about the history behind the JA Nugget? I mean, how did your family get involved in this business?
You know, my dad started when he was 30 across the street with a gentleman named Dick Graves, and it was truly a coffee shop, about a 30-seat coffee shop, a few slot machines.
Oh, wow.
And then very soon into that, Dick was, you know, looking at retiring, wanting to go travel the world, and my dad stepped in. Sparks at that time, the Union Pacific Railroad was moving out and was pretty depleted. You know, that basically the main industry was leaving.
Right.
And so over time, my dad positioned it to where we bought some land across the street, moved it across, and really over the years, just, you know, he's here every day, worked hard at it. We have honestly, we wouldn't have done it without the team of employees. We've got a crew that truly is family that have over the years have built this to what it is, and we're here every day.
Well, what a visionary your dad was. Look at this place. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because they always ask him, you know, did you envision this? You know, I don't know if I'm not saying he's not a visionary, but they would say, did you envision this ever? He goes, you know, I was just worried about making that month's payment, just like we all are, you know, our day-to-day. But, you know, he believed in what he was doing, and I think he gave a great experience and worked hard. And all the, I think all the attributes that you look at, and similar to the race here, you know, you work hard at it. And
every day.
It's not easy. You know, and my dad is kind of he always says if it were easy, everybody would do it. Well, same thing with the race series. If it were easy, you'd have every race series out there. But it's a lot of work.
I know we talked off camera before we came out. You know, when I was growing up, coming up here earlier in the years, Bertha was a big part of my. Hey, we always saw Bertha, and I know she's gone. Are we going to bring another Bertha back?
Well, you know what? That's where times have changed a lot. I think back in the day, they found Bertha through a classified ad and drove to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and picked her up at a winter circus, and she was I mean, nowadays when we looked into replacing her, it just there was so much red tape, and you need more than one elephant. They're social animals, so you need 2 or 3. And we said, you know what, it was probably the end of an era, and we donated Angel, the other partner, to Fort Worth Elephant Habitat. So, but no, that was a fun era.
I bet it was. And you always have great entertainment here. You know, anytime you come up here, there's entertainment here at the Nugget.
We do. We typically have some venue going. If not a main showroom, we have our cabarets and different lounges. And a lot of fun.
Last night. Yeah, the stuff that was going on last night. It was great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if our guests haven't been to the Reno Sparks area, it's definitely worth the trip out.
Yeah, this is the place. If you're coming to Sparks, the Nugget is been here for over 50 years, and it's family run, and that's one of the things we talked about too. This is truly a family run operation.
It is. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, but it is good. It's you know, there's typically my sister, my dad, or myself here. As I mentioned, we have employees that have been with us 30, 40, 50 years. So it's like coming home, and that's the feel that we want our guests to experience also.
Stephen, thanks for stopping by. We look forward to being part of the JA Nugget family.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for coming on with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, an interview with the COO of John Ascuaga's Nugget, Mr. Stephen Ascuaga, another guy just like Mike Milligan, just great people all around. And something about the Nugget that we really realize is it's really a family-run casino, one of the few remaining in Reno, Nevada. Just a great place to go, and if there's a place to stay when you go to Reno, Nevada, you definitely got to check out the JA Nugget. Now, we had a great trip this past couple weeks in Reno, Nevada, interviewing drivers, as we said, Mike Monahan and Mark Tabor. You're going to see those in the coming weeks. We're going to return to the air on February 28th, so 2 weeks from tonight. Be sure to check those interviews. And next week, we're also going to go up and interview Dan Simpson, the managing director for the King of the West Sprint Car Series and the promoter of the Reno Tahoe Fernley Speedway, get his thoughts on the upcoming season. We have a lot of plans in place. You're going to hear it firsthand from Mr. Dan Simpson in 2 weeks' time. Now remember to keep up with the latest news and information on the King of the West Sprint Car Series online at kwssprints.com. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/King of the West Sprints and become a Twitter follower at KWS Sprint Racing. You can also check us out on YouTube. I believe the link is up here on the screen for you. You can also email us at kwsseries@yahoo.com or call us here at the King of the West Sprint Car Series office at area code 707-374-2222. Now, if we're not in the office, we're probably up in Reno doing work up in the Nevada area, so please contact us via the email address, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Well, once again, we'll be back on the air in 2 weeks' time with an exclusive sit-down interview with King of the West Sprint Car Series Managing Director Dan Simpson.